Before March 2026, Certified Claude Expert was a label anyone could put on a website. Then Anthropic launched the Claude Certified Architect Foundations, a proctored 60-question exam that tests how engineers actually design Claude-based systems, agentic orchestration, MCP server integration, and context management under production load. Within months, over 10,000 consultants had earned the credential. And that changes the evaluation conversation, because for the first time you can ask a vendor for a Credly badge link and verify it in about 30 seconds. So we picked companies on the signals that actually move the needle for serious Claude work. CCA-F-certified architects you can verify through a Credly badge, verified Anthropic partner status in the partner network, active Claude deployments running in production, not slideware, and a strong verified clutch review base behind it all. The firms on this list bring some combination of all four. Number 1 is Inoxoft, and it tops the list because it satisfies both criteria at once: a 5.0 clutch rating across 74 verified reviews and a CCA-F-certified architect confirmed through a LinkedIn Credly badge. In a field where most vendors offer one or the other, strong reviews but unverifiable credentials, or certified staff but thin track records, that combination is genuinely rare. The team covers the full Claude delivery stack: AI agent development, generative AI, LLM solutions, and AI consulting that produces an actual architecture roadmap, not a generic deck. And clutch reviewers consistently flag two things: timelines that hold and communication that doesn't disappear mid-project. For agentic architecture work, where scope creep is structurally built in, those two qualities are not incidental. Second is EffectiveSoft, which has been building AI-powered software since 2003, long before AI development became a vendor category. That longevity shows in how they approach architecture. AI is treated as an engineering problem, not a trend to capitalize on. Their 4.9 clutch rating across 19 reviews reflects clients who received working systems rather than strategic slides. At $25 to $49 an hour, they sit at the accessible end of the pricing range, and their 2-decade background in machine learning means their Claude integrations sit on top of solid engineering foundations, which matters when agentic systems need to connect reliably to existing internal infrastructure. Third is Itransition. Its review base, 41 verified clutch ratings at 4.9, with a perfect 5.0 willingness to refer, is one of the stronger combined signals on this list. The firm has operated since 1998, with more than 3,000 engineers across 40 countries, which gives it the capacity to staff complex Claude architecture projects without pulling the team thin. At $25 to $49 an hour, it's well-positioned for mid-market buyers who need enterprise-level delivery volume without enterprise-level pricing. Their AI and digital transformation practice covers LLM integration and intelligent automation, exactly the capabilities that matter in 2026-era Claude deployments involving MCP servers, multi-agent orchestration, and custom tool design. Fourth is MobiDev, which describes itself as an AI-focused software consulting and engineering company, and the positioning holds up under review. Their clutch profile reflects clients who engage them specifically for AI and machine learning work, not general software development. That specialization matters for Claude architecture, because teams that think in AI-native terms from the start tend to make better architectural decisions than general-purpose firms that bolted on an AI practice later. Founded in 2009, with a team of 250 to 999 and a $10,000 minimum, MobiDev is accessible for early-stage companies evaluating Claude for the first time and holds a 4.9 clutch rating across 16 reviews. Rounding out the list is Gorilla Logic, which works with global brands, private equity teams, and high-growth innovators. That client profile shapes how they think about AI architecture. Engagements tend to involve complex systems that have to scale, integrate with existing enterprise infrastructure and hold up under real operating conditions. A Claude deployment for a global brand looks nothing like a startup proof of concept, and Gorilla Logic's 20-plus years of delivery experience reflects that. The $250,000 minimum signals their enterprise positioning, not a fit for every buyer, but for substantive Claude rollouts at scale. Their 4.9 clutch rating across 23 reviews puts them on a short list of credible options. Here's the shortlist side by side. Inoxoft leads with a perfect 5.0 clutch score across 74 reviews, the deepest review base here. EffectiveSoft, Itransition, MobiDev, and Gorilla Logic all follow at 4.9. But the sharpest distinction isn't the rating. It's that only Inoxoft pairs that score with a verifiable CCA-F-certified architect. The rest vary by scale and entry point, from MobiDev's $10,000 minimum to Gorilla Logic's $250,000 enterprise floor. The CCA-F exam costs $99. A firm that has invested in certifying even a small bench of architects has done something deliberate and verifiable. So before your next vendor call, ask one question. Can you share Credly badge links for the architects who'll be staffed on our project? The answer tells you everything. And Inoxoft is the only firm here that pairs a perfect 5.0 clutch score with a verifiable CCA-F-certified architect.